Hi everyone, welcome to StunnerShare. So in this video, what we are going to see is a Wick Reversal Setup in Nifty, and then if time permits, we will also check some extreme reversal setup. But I don't think so. I got some good extreme reversal setup. So let's see, and also four stocks I shared in the channel, mentioning that these four stocks came in an alert, and let's see how those has performed. So that will give us some idea on like what can be done next. Clear? So now I'm not trying to check my screeners or anything. Now let's see the charts, how it has performed or not. Okay, so this is the 7th of June, and this is a week it has started, and this is a previous week high and previous day high and previous day low. And just see by your naked eye, and I could see that here is one entry for week reversal setup, and the stop loss is around 25 points, and we easily got 25 points. Clear? And now the next entry is around here, but it is around 230. I would not prefer an entry, or we will just check one entry at a time, maybe whatever is good. And we will also mark the previous day high and previous day low. So this is the previous day high, and this is going to be the previous day low. Clear? So here now the next day I could not see a Wick Reversal setup. I could see a Wick Reversal setup over here, and then a Wick Reversal setup over here, and both the Wick Reversal setups gave good profit. Clear? And then we are extending the previous day high, because the previous day high is over here and the previous day low is over here, and I could not see a Wick Reversal setup. Yeah, here is one Wick Reversal setup, and the rest is history. Clear? And now we have to extend the Wick Reversal setup. So here is a Wick Reversal setup, and the day low is around here. Yeah, so a good range of Wick Reversal setup, but we got a Wick Reversal setup over here. So the 21 points, and we got nearly more than 21 points, so 30 points we have got. So if you see, this is going to be the previous day high, and this is going to be the previous day low. And then if any Wick Reversal setup you have seen on Friday, no, I could not see. This is one Wick Reversal setup, but there is no entry, and here is two Wick Reversal setup, but no entry. Clear. So ultimately, last week is completely a good week. To be very honest, I could see a lot of Wick Reversal setups, and all the Wick Reversal setups performed good. So try to check at least weekly charts on how the Wick Reversal setups perform, and let me know how it has performed very good or not. So that will give us some understanding for that Wick Reversal setup and how it is performing. Now, my favorite stock. Let's go with MRF. So MRF, to be very honest, the results were given on March, like Monday, June 7, and ultimately it was not a good result, and it fallen nearly. If you see from the top, it has fallen nearly to 5,000 to 6,000 points. I was a bit upset with that. Anyways, let's come to the Wick Reversal setup formula over here, and this is one Wick Reversal setup. But basically, I don't take a Wick Reversal setup on the day start, like opening candle. I always wait for the initial balance to form, and then only I take. And apart from that, I could not see any Wick Reversal setup for now. So the day high and day low is very, very big, and this is the day high. Yeah, sorry, day low and day high is very, very big. So let's forget about it. And here is one Wick Reversal setup. If you are taken, it would have been a good move, not an issue. And any other Wick Reversal setup we need to check. And this is the previous day high and the previous day low zone. So previous day high is over here. And after that, yeah, here is one Wick Reversal setup. It has given a good move, and after that, not much clarity on the Wick Reversal setups. So the previous day low is over here, and previous day high is over here. Yeah. So here is one Wick Reversal setup, and then the stock performed really good. And here is also one Wick Reversal setup. It performed good, and here is also one Wick Reversal setup. Here you could have, but there is no entry, and here is one Wick Reversal setup. But you guys know I don't prefer Wick Reversal setup at the opening candle, so this one I did not take. So ultimately, even in MRF, even in Nifty, the Wick Reversal setup um, performed good for the last week. So I would tell you guys, just check whether at your end or your favorite stock, whether the Wick Reversal setup is performing or not. I'm just checking with my naked eye. I'm not checking with the my screener also, just with the naked eye, just one day, one Wick Reversal setup. If I get, I'm just considering an entry over there and checking whether it is working good or not. So I would tell you guys to check for a Wick Reversal setup and see how it is performing for you guys. So I hope the content in this video is completely a Wick Reversal setup. I'm not telling more in-depth on my explanation on the Wick Reversal setup. If I see a Wick Reversal setup, I'm just making a video that this Wick Reversal setup is doing good or not. That's it. So that just to motivate you guys to understand Wick Reversal setup, and you guys can see with your naked eyes, and you guys can take an entry on the Wick Reversal setup. So based on your understanding, so that is why I'm making this video. So if you feel the content is good, kindly give a like and share, and please share your feedback in the comment section. Thanks a lot, and stay tuned for more videos.